imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, Paimon believes in both, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. Just the thought of it's so satisfying. Well, we've ruled out two... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into INAZUMA. Why don't we ask someone from INAZUMA how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, let's see what she has to say.
Oh. Hello? Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get...
Oh. So...
Great! We came to the front...
But the chance of success, it
And
was in leaving INAZUMA. All I had to rely on was after I'd escaped their clutches, but to my surprise, my journey did... that's right. I escaped...
What a horrible journey! And you said...
Well,
Kanjo commit...
along with the other two one of the obligations. Meanwhile, the tent... It doesn't feel good to speak ill of... What I mean to say is... and even if you did manage to find...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in it.
They only set that up as a port, but if you really are set on go... That's not what I meant. Voyaging far and wide has made them...
But it's an armed fleet, right?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go. Ahoy there, mateys!
Calm as always.
Time to set sail!
Yeah. Ha.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang, she's a hard one to please, so judging by the clothes on your back.
Hey! The name's not floating.
Paimon.
Huh? The freight.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain.
You're not far off, but they go by a different. This young man is Kaidahara Ka.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze.
No, I can't.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poet.
Hey, you don't want to pap.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks take. There are two important rules. One, so you've got nothing to worry about. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament.
But we didn't come here.
Well, before you dismiss the idea, get this. It's a
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
when a vision bearer dies. As for whether this shell has.
Yep. And the way I see organizing the clash is. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to
Inazuma? You.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena and go.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the.
What in the world do those symbols really mean? Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that... Hello, are you...
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance. The Clash is a Nobody wants.
yeah.
Me? Only a. What? You? Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into. I'm not saying I came out completely.
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there. Are you...
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament is
Exactly.
This master of you.
famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. He's got to be a grand to the Ling
Force this.
It's a type of, for example,
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
it sure is.
We're clear.
There's a tuition.
Of course.
But here, recently though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our.
well, we have to try.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the arena.
Cool it. Hey, youngster. Are you here? If so,
So you're also.
you better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most. No. It's not about what I know how. I've passed every. In most people's, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champ. Next, please. What's your name? Wait. Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are...
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament. Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are...
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, it's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger Chot.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record of... Right, your registration is complete. Now, a great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the turn.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard...
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole, even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the... In any case, looking at the competition, all right, it's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to... Good. Then please...
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary.
All right. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking, a lot of... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, for one thing, we don't want... So, I'm...
Huh? But we only...
This is how Captain Beto worked. Besides, at your level...
Huh. To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat.
Your opponent... I do not doubt your...
Relax. My guys...
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. It's a fury! I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon, if you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong, but mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you... I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to...
No, I didn't. Only in defeat.
Wow! Now that...
If you have the chance in the future.
By the way...
Whether they'll be as tough, so don't get...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask...
Ah, it's you! I myself was a...
maybe...
Why, yes. I faltered for but given my stature. Still, I'm sure...
Hey there!
He tried to use force. His opponent was pretty... Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to... Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my master... Sorry, I shouldn't be...
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned...
I guess not using your
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily... As for the guy you'll be facing, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than...
If that is the case, then I have a proposal. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of INAZUMA, I was...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and... I do not mean to... Given your talent...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the...
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must... Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some
Maybe we can go talk to Beta.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your... If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature that I also...
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities are negligible compared to yours. To think a human could wield the elements without a... And not to mention your incredibly...
hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told... It's been a long journey, and many things have happened. Honestly, even...
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the god. However, I still... Of course, I too shall share with you all... Now then.
Let it rain!
Disappear!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have...
I desire to know what meaning and what influence... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding it. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are in the outset, not to mention...
She sounds...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside. It goes without saying that the people locked within INAZUMA...
Sounds a lot like...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I...
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about INAZUMA...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return to get... Very well.
Why? Never mind. We can start by making your... Everyone, listen! We've reached the climax of... We've seen many exciting... Now, I'd like... He strikes fear into...
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed... But today's final... As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what... Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just...
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that some...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape. The culprit has only acted. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But...
Come with me. I can send...
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
We'll see, shortly.
Go, Barrett!
Leaving so soon! Wind blade! Dodge this! You can't run from death. Smell of treasure.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Hunter becomes the wrong test subject.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to—
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely, speed.
You...
But most disappointing of all is this. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire.
Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of loud—
Aha! So you were supposed to be our—
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semi-final, since there was no use in— I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. After all I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't act—
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's—
Huh? You're—
Not to mention that the item it seems that it would be only fit—
Whoa, we don't need—
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Windblade!
Oh, so sorry.
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No! Do what you want, but please!
Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need for—
Huh? Paimon doesn't get—
I take no pleasure in fright when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest strength— But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole the I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision. After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try? I see. No matter. This was expected. I suppose that—
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. there will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning.
Kazuha!
It's just another way. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us one.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite—
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the
Paimon believes you'll find a way.
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken, Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as...
Seems Beidou is the captain of her...
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens, until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically...
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my mess...
Okay, thanks for coming.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard.
I'll keep this close.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never... We set sail...
Anchors away!
Oh, hey there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, and it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I...
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused... Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going... If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma.
No need to worry.
Good. Then if it's all settled...
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter...
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Up.
Now then, first things first.
Paimon thought we were supposed to...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are...
The Outlander Affairs Agent, they only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through.
Sheesh. So it is super strict.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you... Now, let's head over to... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Take this! Here! Lightning flash! What in the world can't I use my permit?
You've
Yes?
Okay, the processing fee.
2 million? For a processing?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me.
Thank you, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too.
That's not how you haggle! By
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a...
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee, the way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from over...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, the most that overseas merchants can do to look... That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association?
Yep. And as well as advanced... Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival. I see. After all, the Raiden show... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you'll encounter in this world. Who's to say... Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to...
Really? Wow!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have. Connections come at a high price, you understand? No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something I like to do things in a way that keeps
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of... Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called...
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge. Ah, good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulty.
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles that...
The Sakoku decree certainly makes...
But it's not the root cause of... No. Those Mora grubbers from...
Oh, a
That's right. They impose... They just issued a new...
crystal marrow.
Eventually. So, in order to... But then we found... Now... Exactly. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've... But this is a Fontaine, my dear...
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
That... I've actually done... Hey, let's... If I...
Got it! Where...
Lightning flash!
Love for freedom. Sorry. I need to think about it.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? Haha! So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. Trade secret.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even They're wasting.
Hey, what's your...
Get out of here. Go on.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Wanna taste Mondstadt's great wines? Then look no further.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means. Getting you to go fixing things when you... Oh, that... He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he... I can only assume he must have... Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. When INAZUMA closed to the outside world, he was... The International Trade Association...
So he left the...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe...
Really?
Well then, it sounds...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You're... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar. The scent of Mondstadt. My... Huh? What is it?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. And the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao Land.
This guy has a...
Leah. Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. You mean the folks from the International? Often, I'll sneak down to the I run into folks from...
well, no one's stopping you, so...
So, I caved. Those... Alright. I'll tell you the whole...
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show...
Come on! So come on! Get it off your chest!
It's a scheme by the tax... They start by overtaxing them. Once the merchants run out of places to...
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. Evidence. Now that I think... As it happened...
Really?
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Love for freedom. Which one should I choose?
INAZUMA's cooking.
Should I go?
I'm not used to it at all. I need to think about it.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Too close! That's too close! He'll notice.
Come out! I can see you! Who are you? And why are you following me?
Uh-oh! Seems like he's noticed us.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Which one should I choose? Should I close my... It's not like I'll get any customers.
If you want to chase Mondstadt's great minds, then look no further than Sailing Green! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! That's too close!
Come out! I can see you! Who are you? And why are you following me?
Uh-oh! Seems like he's noticed us.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Which one should I choose? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Whoa, it's boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of more...
Let me take a look here. Aha! Yes! This is what...
Great! Well, now we have our heart...
I'll...
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us? Huh. Poor...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone...
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? So, Mr. Keijiro, it's...
So you...
Word has it that Samurai and the...
Huh? Is that a
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that...
well, even if what you say...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow...
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea?
And not even an...
So that's it? My shop...
Come on, Harrison.
I'm sick of being...
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion
Oh, we would...
A helping hand. The only thing...
Oh, and you did seize the merchant.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, come now.
Who are you supposed to be?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're...
Shh.
Huh. What?
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... You would have...
That fan. I don't need any...
But, Chief!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My trick... no response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma? What was all that?
Shh, not... Corruption seems rife in the... All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight... I belong to the...
So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the...
Seems like she must...
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves... You're asking the right Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time, too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't... So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to... That is, that you have what it takes to...
Change the tide of...
In the test I gave you earlier, navigating powerful people... With your help, even the Vision Hunt Decree... That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course.
Toma sure didn't put...
Well, my work on Rito is... Oh, one more thing. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! As soon as we get up...
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's...
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that?
My sin...
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we...
All right, all in good time. To travel...
So would you...
Absolutely. How many other...
Exactly!
And... I hear you...
Whoa, you heard about... Something wrong?
No. Rito is one other thing.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Excellent. Well then... You must know the Chingshin.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you...
Yes, bring me 300...
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help...
That sounds much more...
709...
Hey, what gives?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Halt, you two!
What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to... But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Paimon knew...
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the
No need to be...
Is it Paimon or did...
The reason why I want to
discuss what...
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like fun?
No, you misunderstand me. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. My father has always forbidden me. There is Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my... To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, we figured as...
I secretly overheard a conversation. They seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor.
Is there something...
No.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you...
Please, do...
Yes, of course.
Now, do you really presume...
Boy!
Yes.
Shinojo.
Well,
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest...
Yes.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
That tingle? That tingle?
Keep back!
No one escapes my sight!
Take this!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Free lucky day! Keep back! Take this! Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs!
We'll take care of this! Stay with Chisato!
Finally, Take this! Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiraki, stay close! My blade!
Let it rain!
Dodge this! Fall before me!
ready!
Lightning slash! Cool it!
It's over! Eat this!
Oh, so sorry.
Cheap trick!
You're open! Keep back! You're open!
No one escapes my sights.
What's the hurt? Dodge this! Cool
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may In my letter, I've requested
My lady?
So that's how it is.
No, Lady Hiragi.
I'm not afraid to say
The one?
Shinojo.
What? No,
you two needn't worry.
Yes, of course. As
But what will happen if you...
Don't fret. My father... I wish you a safe...
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
Take this!
Smell of treasure. Strange.
To the letter.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public.
Wait! We're at the
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that's...
Are our clothes really so...
In which case, well...
Well, that sounds... Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think...
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What?
Relax, no need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright, I've had my fun.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you. So I came up with this little fun. But in all seriousness, I would like it helped us determine whether...
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive...
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. Naturally, this is a long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. His light still burns all the more bright. Yes, but before that...
Oh?
I would like you to come with...
What delicious tea.
This area sure feels gloomy. Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing
Visions.
visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the City of Freedom. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's... The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to... As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without...
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. Perhaps the Shogun believes that... Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun and this statue of the...
But if that's the case...
Oh, and yet, I agree.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look...
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear...
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then...
Aspirations? Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods... That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision... So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Kamisato clan will be fine.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be... snap.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? Oh,
Yes. As the daughter, consider it a time-honored tradition within the...
makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy. I have awaited at present though the Yashiro Commission, a commission's traveler. Lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said.
No, please! Wait! I will introduce...
What are your wits?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps...
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the vision hunt.
Correct. Please do all you can to help them.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Where's the
Why are you doing this? Why...
Precisely. It's much too sudden. The children are desperate for you to take them.
That must be the guy Ayaka took.
Ah, you must also... Tejima keeping out the treasure, but now we will gladly...
If you want, it's clear that I can't claim. Truth be told,
Seems like he's... You must be Tejima. So...
Me? It's true. And what made me want to... I don't have answers to them. In the past...
Okay. What... Oh, maybe...
Oh, that Oh, yes, yes!
Perfect! So...
If you don't mind...
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. This looks like Tejima. Let's see what... Today, the villagers in... Today, I went kite... Huh? I went to pray... Now that's... Anyway, if he... The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Must be something... It looks like... Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Huh. But he's been here for... Well, what...
Well, I'll be... Still, over the years, how could I have... Love, regret, everything... No. Not as... After all, It's as if she'd never been in my... Although, when I think about it, how cute... I shall...
Tejima seems to be dealing... Seems it's just... That's certainly... At least we were able... According to Miss Kamisato, the second... They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the vision. But why would they take action against... Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's...
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold...
The entire clan is counting on that food! How many times do I have to say it? I don't...
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand?
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you?
What? We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter...
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions. He's keeping the provisions for him.
No one seems to care about us. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy.
Well, that's strange.
To be perfectly honest, I don't... All I know is that I will perform certain things every month. And it's not just that.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them to top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. Which is why I came here in the If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any
He seems to be tough, but we better confirm. Let's go round. We should be able to...
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot.
You haven't seen anything yet. Though today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of...
You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after.
Another test subject.
This moment will be frozen in time. Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that. Come on, Bob.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone Kurosawa. So he's the one who sent you after.
So what did you see inside? What?
Food supplies. You kidding? I didn't want anyone else, but now that you've
got it.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing.
Yeah, a lot, and they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods. We better talk to this Miss All. As for you guys, you're free to go.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
Shut it. Let's just...
Welcome to... Or perhaps... There's some...
Whoa! How did Kurosawa...
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of food. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and...
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
Well, if you think about it, the citizen Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the... So he deemed it...
Wow. And no one ever...
People's attitudes... if you ask, of course. As for what... If you're still curious, why don't you go... I see. Most unfortunate. If...
Sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very... I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his... In hindsight, I regret that I Why don't you ask him about this? Oh, but... Don't worry. I won't charge much for information.
At least we now know where the Let's go talk to... What are you doing here all by yourself?
I presented them with a choice. It turned out to be a real... Did you manage to track down the treasure?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency...
Strange. Is that really the kind of... I don't really have any such recollection. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. And this sword was once wielded. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed, and said to me,
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems... Can you recognize the words?
virtue and Somehow those two words seem to taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my... But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help. And the irony of all of it is, I'm incapable of being a good person. Yet I'm equally unable to be bad.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, in any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like, fortunately for us, let's go find the next poor soul. The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword. Paimon heard that he's the present-day This is his dojo.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei, those thugs that challenged the...
Maybe, but things have gotten dangerous before in the...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all.
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui, but then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got...
From the way you're dressed, please accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? Sensei's name is Domon. A name, though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He once said that his... And so... But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He says the strength... Junya and I have discussed it, but if I'm up...
The Grand Narukami Shrine?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have... So don't worry, Nanako. The exorcism will take place this evening.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
Shh. So you decided to come. Just now, when she asked him who, it looked like he was in great... All the while he kept one of them was Sensei when the ritual has now... Please, excuse...
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on! Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! It's gotta...
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? Unless... I guess it's been a few years.
Excuse me? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts?
Bad news? I'll have you know, I don't care to talk about that time anymore.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associate. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master. I had begun practitioners of, but Domon, Sensei scolded. I thought so too. Only then did I. He was
You're so...
Because until he, of all the disciples, Domon's are later. After that So, I decided, so you see. Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like still...
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible?
Nanako, please.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, and all is certainly not lost. For I received
Lady Yai? Is that the same?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei.
Excuse me, Miss...
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival. I must leave now, but we will meet soon.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself...
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned?
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just mean this is Lady... Anyway, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we...
Sure! After all, who knows? Maybe we'll be...
Dodge this!
Keep back!
Do you think that's Lady Ai? Oh, no wonder, Junior. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look... it was probably nothing.
Keep away. Keep away from... I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered.
Lady Ai, it must be a possession. This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter...
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed, but... yes. This is a change. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he fought as one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament. It does nothing to... As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to...
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Ai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui are stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple? And
Lady Ai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It requires one to take their sword firmly and only a deep commitment to his ambition to be... When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he
Poor sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anzai? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped, but that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the...
But what if one day, the same thing happened? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from... I can't know. I want to keep...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition, so you are not in the same...
I'm sorry to have... I no longer have the... But as your son, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But, well...
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can...
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai...
So, my intuition... The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real... She seems super mysterious. Paimon's... We can come back to it another time. Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh? No.
Huh?
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah, short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to Ayaka, how come this time?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second, but isn't Toma your, servant?
Oh, Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever...
Oh, okay then. Ayaka?
Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived... Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. But I believe that surely you understand what they must... It seems that perhaps now... You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady.
See? Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of...
here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep walking.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your...
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has such privileges.
Oh!
Once the number of...
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case... The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, it was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on... The issue is this. After all, it is but a tiny minority. Because of this, the attitude of...
How can they be like that?
Nevertheless, in addition to us...
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together to say a little more about Sangonomiya. Historically, there has always been some... But I do wonder whether... Of course, they invariably adopt. It almost makes one want.
Ooh, Pine.
Oh?
Have you got a plan yet to fight?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So what?
Well, for the moment, for example.
You're telling Paimon that there are people.
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit vision.
Darn! So they found out?
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a... Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine by no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. That
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the believe me, you're not the first of your—
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the vision hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold. Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get— Come on! This way! What's going on? Can't you see we need to go— Shh! Quiet! Hey, this isn't right, you know! Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch other— Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision! Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right.
Wise choice. All right.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. This is your fault. You're the one who's—
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what—
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just— Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Nagano—
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks.
Stop it, Hanji. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking— His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too—
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the sheer suck, but if I just merged— So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must—
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh?
Time to break him out.
Stop adding weird to the characters. Windblade!